the city of Dallas, Texas, the location for the Timberwolves. A man who makes an impact on both sides of the ball, Jaden McDaniels, set to lead the way as they wind up for game time at American Airlines Center. Timberwolves, Mavs. The tip-off coming up right after this. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniels. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flagg and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stan, we expect to see a lot of action inside tonight. Both of these teams have powerhouse front courts.
Yeah, Kevin. It could get very, very physical down low. You're right about that. It is size versus size. They're going to be fighting for position, fighting for every rebound, Kevin. It's kind of like an old school energy to this matchup. Well, smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
For this screen on Conley. Irving passes to Gafford. Gobert with the block. Nice move. Edwards, no good. Irving against Conley. Irving passes to Gafford. Davis in the corner. No good with the triple. Pass to Conley. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Now Flagg. Davis setting the pick for Flagg. Down low. That's good from Davis on the assist by Flagg.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh, not on my watch. Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Oh, here's Edwards. Knocks it loose. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
And you can't let this kid Flag get that good a position down low. Cooper will finish that every time.
It's stolen by Davis. Conley against Thompson. Pass to Davis. Over Edwards. And it's Davis missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Conley finds Gobert. And here's Edwards. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
The Mavericks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And, Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
And Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
McDaniels can't throw it down with one hand.
Well, you got to be able to finish stronger than that, but credit the defense for doing just enough to throw him off.
His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A guy with a strong build and handles. Flag makes his move and creates the space for the shot.
Randall kicks to Edwards. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson outside. Misses the layup. Timberwolves trail. Gobert finds McDaniel. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Cooper Flag.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor, as complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
He throw good, Edwards. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a #1 pick. And sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses, nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Gobert. Here's Conley, covered by Irving. Edwards against Thompson. Clock at 4. Out to Edwards. A 3-ball. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here is Davis. 5 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And the rejection by Gafford. Davis surveying the floor. Irving passes to Davis. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending. And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Irving. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Pass to Davis. It's tipped. Stolen by Michael Conley. Randall outside. Misses the 3. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gafford kicks to Thompson. On the wing, Davis. And the layup's good off the glass. Davis has got 7.
And just a good job of getting a high percentage look. Davis knows how to put himself in position to attack.
Here's Randall. Gets in there. Conley with the assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Gafford trying to break free. Irving, good.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Conley. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, talk about a guy who plays above the rim. Anthony Edwards.
Irving up top, over by Conley. A nice shot by Irving. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. B.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Najee Marshall in for Flag. Mavericks on D. Here's DiVincenzo. Picked by Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the middle. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Now, I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now, here's DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Shannon. No good from outside. Mavericks leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Kyrie Irving has become think leadership is a lonely thing, and it's not. It's surrounding yourself with great-minded, great-hearted people, asking them to push you at times and picking them up when they're not able to be their best. Kevin, back to you. Great perspective.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Dallas making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Clark, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Shannon. Thompson with the rebound. Reed against Washington. Outside, Russell. Out to Thompson. Pass to Marshall. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Russell from long range. Minnesota with the rebound. Now Reed. Still yet to score. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Now, here is Russell. A minute 20 left in the first quarter of the game. Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land. And the Mavericks lead by 8. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitate.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
Russell. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Weifel. Marshall dishes to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on DiVincenzo. Russell, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 10. Reed finds Clark. Back to Reed. Here's Shannon. Hits it from three-point range.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort. Yeah, the more he knocks those down, the more confidence this coaching staff's going to have in him.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Yeah, well, the best way to get in the head of your opponent is through aggressive defense.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's Clark in at small forward. Thompson against Edwards to the right side. And it's Flag missing. Timberwolves trail by 6. And what you love about Cooper Flag, GA, he's committed with playing the game the right way.
Yeah, I mean, even back in middle school, he would binge watch the '86 Celtics, a team known for its high IQ.
Here's Russell following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Buries it down low. Russell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Edwards. A rebound by Washington. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down hard.
All right, rookie. We see you, Cooper. Flag put on a show with that one.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Here's Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Basket counts. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, multi-dimensional score. Hard to match up with Russell in that kind of space.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. Randall finds Reed. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice read. sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Pass to Washington. Outside, Russell. Lively with the screen. Stolen. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Well, showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
Russell passes to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Russell. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Clark kicks to Edwards. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Clark for 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Russell feeling it out a bit. Thompson outside. Takes the 3. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
Clark a screen on Washington. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Timberwolves trail by 7 to the wing on the left. And stolen by Flag. Stolen by Reed. Over in the corner, Edward. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Thompson finds Lively. To the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Davis comes in for Washington. And Irving subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Inside, Irving with the steal. Davis the pass to Thompson. A floater. Here's Flag. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Flag's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. Right wing. Bounce pass from Reed. Picked by Reed. Gafford with the steal. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
It's good. Edwards got 13.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Davis setting the pick for Irving. Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Look at Flag shutting him down at the rim, using that leaping ability to get all over.
Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. McDaniels outside. Randall from outside. Rebounded by Gafford. Mavericks leading by 11. Here's Flag. And Flag throws it down.
Hard to keep up with an athletic rookie like Flag. He's ready to outrun everybody.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. It's stolen by Edwards. Driving, it's Edwards. The shot by McDaniels, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Minnesota also with the sub. Shannon's checked in. Down low. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of play.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Thompson outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Dillingham. Deflects the pass. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randall likes to get the ball. And you can see why.
Irving passes to Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And good luck keeping Gobert off the boards. He has a tremendous nose for the ball.
Marshall with the bounce pass. Irving kicks to Marshall. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Dallas making a switch here. Christie's checked in. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 11. Pass to Dillingham. And here's Gobert. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Well, Conley has that steady floor general demeanor. They love to have him running the pick and roll.
Davis against McDaniel. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 11 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now, here's McDaniel. Pass to Shannon. From outside, off the mark. And it's Davis at the elbow. Crosses over, and he lays it up and in. 13 points in the game.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Conley. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's 6 points for Conley.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Christie with the screen on Conley. Outside for Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, even though Davis can create for himself, you love to see him get set up in rhythm.
Gafford passes to Irving. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Davis. Outside Irving. No good on the 3. Timberwolves trail by 14 to the inside. Marshall with the steal. Davis, the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And the slam, if Rudy gets that ball anywhere near the rim, he is going to finish it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Offline from the top of the key. And we've reached halftime in this one. Mavericks lead by 14. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
Mavericks leading by 14. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's small and power forward. It'll be Flagg and Davis. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Flagg. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 15 points for Cooper Flagg.
This is how ferocious a scorer Flagg can be, and it's why so many are excited about this kid's future. It has been a big scoring game tonight. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Flagg. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Here's Davis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Well, he's been resourceful tonight, not wasting opportunities.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Irving misses. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. 19-point game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Gafford. Out to Thompson. Pass to Gafford. Now here is Irving. Covered by Conley. Lock at 6. With the teardrop. A nice shot by Irving.
A defender has Irving closely covered, but he's just so determined to get through the contact and to the bucket.
And stolen by Flagg. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Okay, well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving. And he said, quote, Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game. And with me being able to play in the pocket and roll to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well. Guys, back to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. And good depth for the Timberwolves. It can be challenging sometimes, Stan, choosing who plays and who sits.
Well, Kevin, that's the kind of problem you want as a coach. But they've traded away a lot of draft capital to assemble this roster. Now it's about paying them to keep them together.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
McDaniels outside. And it's off from three-point range. Irving with the ball. Conley picks him up. Thompson in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 18. And it's sent back by Irving.
And that's some crafty defense from Irving, managing to see that shot coming.
And Davis puts it in.
Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 20. Davis kicks to Irving. Pass to Flag. Irving a screen on Randall. Takes it inside. He gets it in there. Davis has got 24 points.
Great find. Leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Right side, Edwards. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Pass to Flag. Davis with a screen on McDaniel. That's good from Davis on the assist by Flag. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Selfless play from Flag. If your shot isn't there off the action, you have to give it up.
Randall outside. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. And it's Flag with the rebound.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
And a wide open look for Irving. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Edwards kicks to Conley. Offline with his three.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Irving passes to Thompson. Davis with a screen on Edwards. Left side, Davis. Outside, Irving. Fires the three. Rebound, Minnesota. McDaniels got rebound number 5 here tonight. Master Gobert. Gobert, the screen to the paint. It's stolen by Davis. Outside, Irving. In the corner, it's Flag. Dallas again missing. The Timberwolves shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And Randall throws it down.
And when Randall gets rolling on the drive, there's almost no stopping him. His size and athleticism are going to get him to the hoop.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. B.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Christie, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. Timberwolves also changing it up. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Now, here's Washington. Pass to Russell. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Lively sends a screen for Flag. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And here is DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Russell kicks to Washington. Back to Russell. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Christie. Knocks down the 3-ball.
That's a really nice pass. This is why they like to get the ball to Flag and let him be the decision maker.
To the paint, here's Reid. And the rejection by Lively. Pass to Flag. And Russell gets it to go on the assist by Flagg. Flagg's got 6 assists now in the game. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
And it's Flagg missing. The Timberwolves shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Clark against Christie. To the left wing. Here's Russell. Back to Christie. Shoots the 3. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Randall with the bucket.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Now, here's Washington. Lively sends a screen for Flagg. Dallas, no good that time either.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Lively with it. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's his first foul. Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shannon's checked in. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Here's Lively. Pass to Russell. 5 to shoot. From deep, Washington. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Washington's got 7.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Mavericks leading by 23. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Shannon. It's rebounded by Dallas. Washington inside. He's defended by Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Minnesota calls timeout. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Minnesota shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Pass to DiVincenzo. 1:35 left in the third quarter. To the inside. 5 on the clock. And good that time. 16 points for Julius Randle.
And that is a big man rumbling downhill. Randle is an excellent pick and roll partner.
Washington finds Russell. Pass to Lively. Now, here's Washington. Out to the right wing. 3, Marshall. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Now Dillingham. Back to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Randall. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Dallas again missing. Timberwolves trail by 21. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Mavericks leading by 21. Here's Christie. And that one released in time, but no good. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Mavericks on top, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Minnesota, DiVincenzo and Edwards are your perimeter players. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point.
He's built like a linebacker, Edwards is. So tough to stop.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league, but if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
Nice shot by Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Mavericks leading by 20. It's off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. .60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Flag. That 3 off the mark.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
It's Edwards on the wing. High, arcing shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Edwards got 21.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley against Irving. Pass to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And stolen by Flag. On up the court. Shots good by Gafford.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Yeah, they have made the most of their transition chances.
Now here's Edwards. Over in the corner, Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Launches it. And it's Flag with the rebound. Flag's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And we'll go courtside to hear more about what's going on with Naz Reid. Allie?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It seems the issue may not be so serious as they're allowing a return to action. I'll give you updates as I get them.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Now DiVincenzo after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Irving looking over the floor. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Here's Edwards. And the layup falls. Edwards got 7 now in this quarter.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Edwards kicks to Conley. This one for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Wags got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis finds Thompson. Davis with a screen on DiVincenzo. Thompson passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
For 3, Edwards hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got 26.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
It's tipped. Conley feeling it out. Has to Gobert. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Mavericks leading by 23. Down low, Davis. And rejection by McDaniels.
Well, a swat from McDaniels. With a near 7-foot wingspan, he can cover a lot of ground.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Wide with it. Edwards defending. Pass to Gafford. In the corner, it's flag. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 21. DiVincenzo kicks to Conley. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Irving. And he's finally able to knock one down.
And yet another circus shot from Kyrie. Not any of the shot-making ability of Irving.
Irving against Conley. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Mike Conley.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pep.
Irving kicks to Davis. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Back to Thompson. Latrey. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his 7th assist in the game. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Almost effortless looking. Kyrie's motion inside is so well practiced.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Gobert, and that's good.
Yeah, inside, Gobert can be a true monster, using his size and reach very effectively.
Now flag. 6 on the shot clock. Can't hit that one. Gobert against Gafford. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nothing but buckets for Gobert tonight. The big man putting his mark on this game.
Inside. Pass to flag. Here's Irving. And here is Davis. McDaniels defending. On the wing, Thompson. Here's flag. Dallas, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's McDaniels. Count that bucket. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Dallas. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson for the triple. Davis. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Timberwolves call time here. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. And we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Anthony Davis.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. And Minnesota has possession. Randle finds Conley. Back to Randle. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Dallas calls timeout. 1:36 left here in the fourth quarter. And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Here's Washington. Lets loose a three. Rebounded by Randle. Timberwolves trail by 18.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Mavericks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
That free throw good from Washington. He hits the second from the line. Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. And Randall has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. Washington rips down the rebound. Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Beyond the arc. The shot is off. Here's Dillingham. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find. As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks.